Third game of the day. I lied. It's not Sini versus Shishi, but Sini versus TBC. So an Undead versus Night Elf. Here are your players. Slowly but steady, we make it. Here they are. Both from China. Both tier 3 players, I guess. We start on Terrana's stand. We have a Keeper of the Grove and a Death Knight Ghoul opening. Waiting for the resources to show up properly. Yeah, they're fine. So, TBC in the upper left in blue, representing Undead once again. And Sini, the practice partner of Foggy for a long, long time, in Night Elf red. So, here we go.
Town is under siege.
At the moment, in W League, Sini is 1-5 with 3-10 map wins only. 4 points. TBC just got his second win, so Sini must win this game. It's already his 7th game. He only won against Soin 2-0 last week. That was impressive. But if he wants to stand a chance to stay in this league and not be relegated, then he absolutely must win. As I said, DK for TBC. And Sini here with a Keeper of the Grove. No Huntress build, normal Archer, Keeper play. And the Mercenary Camp. TBC is already making his way over for the Harass, trying to steal something with a coil. Lightning Shield triggered. And it's a Shadow Priest for him. So TBC can't steal that one anymore. But the coils, will they hit the Renegade? That would be the biggest thing. Sini is taunting him a little. 2 targets at the same time for the DK's coil now. The threshold is 100 damage. And this interrupts the creeping already. This delays the progress of Sini by a lot. And look at this Engine of War. There's way too much damage. Sini losing the production building without getting 2 creeps. Oh my god, this is a disaster already. There is this Tree of Life coming, but all he has is 1 Archer and the Priest. And not even Entangle to deal more damage to the Death Knight or harass in the economy. That's bad. That's really bad. Huntress Hall now. And he creeps with the Treants because everything is low. He can use another set of Treants and then finish this spot, but... Tet Fiends by TBC. Not a Ghoul Rush. Man, this would be perfect for a Ghoul Rush right now. But the big Renegade is still up for grabs. So is the Priest. We can invest 2 more coils, but now we have level 2. Now we have Entangle. Can he get in range? Ah, yes, no mana anymore. I see. Shadow Priest got saved. He's even teching. He's building an expansion. He's rebuilding his Engine of War. He's transitioning to Huntress, and he's teching all at the same time. But will he get the Renegade? Yep, he does. And the Scroll of the Beast as well. Ouch. It looked so good for TBC. And he... Oh, nice save at the Moonwell. Just at the right split second, using the rest, the last remaining Moonwells. But tier 2 is done. And it's so far ahead. This is Sini's win condition. The same playstyle as Moon, the same playstyle as Foggy. Early expo. And then trying to win this. With the stability that Huntress give you, that a Keeper gives you, that the Summons give you. Oh, good detonate. No mana on the DK anymore. Slaughterhouse, Lich, delayed tier 3. And counter expansion. He doesn't want to push this TBC. He's only there. Well, he will leave Sini alone for the most part.
A player's forces are under attack.
And focus on himself. Talisman of Evasion, meh. 70% is tier 2. The Huntress scouting the rest this immediately. DK will get up to level 2 here if he gets all the kills. That's quite a lot of damage that he took on the Fiend, on the DK. Where's the Acolyte? He built an Acolyte, right? The 6th one? Am I blind? I am 99% sure that there was a 6. Ah, there it is. Okay, so he's not expanding yet. Just waiting for tier 3. Seeing this expansion, Keeper comes in, gets this kill. There's no way to save this Fiend. And the Keeper is level 3.4 already. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Strong comeback by Sini, using the Keeper well. Another kill with another Entangle. Loses a Huntress, man, but 2 for 1. You absolutely take that. And good that he didn't go for an exploit, because that would have been a kill right there. With 2 Mercenary, 1 Hunt, 1 Archer. No chance of defending this. So now tier 2 is done. Wins are coming. Interesting to see Engines of Wind, but okay. Hunt's Hippos might work. Especially with an expansion when you can trade a little better. Because it's way easier for you to get your units back and afford them. Alchemist, 2nd hero. No big surprise here. Moonwells to help on the defense if TBC decides to push this. Then there's gonna be some healing and some mana regen. But for a game that started so well for TBC, this is not looking good at all for him. If you kill an Engine of War in the first minutes of the game, then usually that's GG. But you can never rely on that in Warcraft 3. Scroll of the Beast as well, plus a staff. Orb is out. Pit Lord 3rd against Night Elf. Huh. Alright. We'll see how it goes. Interesting combo for sure, but that's what TBC is known for. Unusual stuff. Alchemist with Chemical Rage now most likely. Keeper level 4. And he saw the Pit Lord. The reason for the Pit Lord is Howl of Terror. But it can be dispelled with Wisps. And is it even that strong? I mean, the damage mitigation is insane on him. Okay, got it. Big mana potion. Alright. This is tier 3. This is the Orb of Corruption. This is Destroyers. Nice Howl of Terror. No Nova to be seen yet. He doesn't want to take this fight. Or does he have no web really? Oh, nice round by Sini on this Pit Lord. He will be coiled. Takes a lot of time to kill this guy. And an acid bomb as well. Spams it a little too much for my taste. Web is coming. But that was a nice fight by Sini before Web is done. Getting good pickups. 5 supply gone from the Pit Lord. Lost another Fiend as well. And now he's just moving forward. With boots. With hippos. Now we have Web though. Nice coil last second. But the damage against the Destroyer is too much. The hippos are super fast. Kills them off. If he loses 1 or 2 hippos, that's no problem at all. As long as the undead doesn't have Dispel anymore, it's all good. And he's just overwhelming him at this point. 62 supply. The expansion is paying off for a long time already. Coil Nova might help him. Trigger a town portal, maybe. There was mana. Doesn't want to use it though. Always hard for the undead when he can't kite back anymore against the hippo play. Usually you web, you attack, you kite back, you web again, you attack back. That's not possible when you're on your own base. And he used a bunch of ghouls in this fight, so TBC is out of lumber entirely. Keeper pressure again. TBC will not face any new units soon. And it's counter expansion now, but Sini sees it immediately. Risky drop. The big mana has been used already. Can't go for this one. It's too risky. But he's buying time for his expo and his hero levels are not bad. So there is a chance in the late game for TBC, but not if he continues to feed his units into entangles. Oh, nice web, but not only now the kill. Level 2 for the Pit Lord, that should be cleave. And the big Dark Wizard is going to TBC with a big Invo Potion this time at level 3 Lich. 2 big level ups. But he's still 20 supply down. And this expansion, there is no hope at all. Not the slightest. But it's only hunts, and it's... well, it's a lot of hippos, so that's hard, but... Switching to archers now. Is it tier 3? No, tier 2 only. Keeper is healthy again, has some mana again, 70 supply. It is mostly tier 1, early tier 2 stuff. With strong heroes, he can break that. But against the expansion it's so hard. And this Wisp tells him that it's expansion time again. Heal Scroll and Invul. Against the mentioned AoE. Death Knight level 2 aura now, but... he needs more. He needs 5-5 to win this. And the map is not big enough for that. Doesn't afford the necessary creeps for 5-5. Okay, creep check now. Into the Huntress. Howl of Terror, but it's only one destroyer. And there's only so much web. And the Fiends are falling. Man, Sini is tearing him a new one so far. First Fiend down, second one saved. Destroyer is out of the fight and most likely dead in the back. It's 80 supply versus 50. That tells you all you need to know about this game. But maybe a Coil Nova, but there's always a town portal. Yep, and there we go. Another Fiend kill. Turns around, notices that the town portal didn't get all of it. So at least one unit for free. Close to level 3 Pit Lord. The only thing that Sini needs to care about is his heroes, and especially the Keeper of the Grove. Oh, sweet. Entangle. Treants. But Destroyer. Okay, TBC reacts fast enough to not get this Expo killed. Or is the Keeper strong enough? Coil Nova, he kills the Haunted Gold Mine. Oh man. Even more time for the Night Elf. TBC is staying in no upkeep the entire game to get the best out of this Expo. While Sini is of course constantly in small upkeep. But with the expansion he can easily afford it. Still has the economy advantage. Where did all this damage come from? Holy moly. Didn't expect this. And now TBC has no lumber for the next haunted gold mine. So that means if he wants to accomplish something, he must push. Because there's also nothing to creep anymore.
A player's forces are under attack.
Upgrade wise, 2-0 versus 0-0. Big invul potion, heal scroll, mana scroll. Lots of consumables. Another invul for the Lich.
The player's forces are under attack.
Book of the Dead, pretty useless as long as there's a destroyer, but you can't dispel everything anymore. When there's 4 treants, when there's 6 skeletons. Poking a little into the base, buying more time, forcing the TP, draining his gold. Massive Howl of Terror, hitting everything. But now, it's the same old story. I think he dispelled it. For whatever reason. Like, for the mana, for the destroyer, but is that worth it? So this is the kiting game, but it doesn't look too well. The Huntress will block. The Fiends are falling. And the Huntress just dominate this fight. There's nothing against the Huntress. He's losing a few. He's losing a bit of HP. But he's clearly winning the fight. Level 4 Alchemist. Trying to nuke him now. Oh, Lich versus Alki. Does this work? Does this work? Ah, staff out. There is another coil to use. Could save the Fiend or save it for the Lich. He should save it for the Lich. Lich is way more important. Yep, entangle on him now. Alchemist is back though. Could surround him with the Book of the Dead. Doesn't even need it. Doesn't even need the Acid Bomb. Just for a show off. And the Lich falls. No coil available. And the expansion continues. He might have lost 18 supply, but there's another expansion here. And TBC is in a way worse spot. No money for the Lich. Ah, he bought him back at the tavern. Alright. And only close to 4. DK is getting to 5 slowly but steady, but the versatile new Hippo Riders.
A player's forces are under attack.
The expansion is finally up. They can't do too much against the Haunted Goldmine because of their piercing damage, but what they can is kill Acolytes, and they do this well. Moon style. Second expansions at the same time, while this one is running, and while there's still this backup expansion.
A town
Again, a long and worn out game for TBC.
A player's forces
Maybe that
are
gets
under
to him physically. He played almost 1 hour and 40 minutes against Lucifer already, but maybe he's just in the zone. He's trying to nuke the Keeper again, level 4.6, but man, entangle, surround, no rescue. Lich, oh, has an invul, and the coil saved him again, so that was nice for now. Howl of Terror once more. The blocks of Sini are not that great, but you know, in case of emergency, you always have this entangle ready. Again, the micro not good. He could have blocked him there for sure. Oh, Keeper, is he taking care? Is there a coil? No, there's not. Pitlord has fallen. Lich has fallen. Double kill for Sini. And the Destroyer falls as well. Entangle, Acid Bomb, right clicks. This is the 3rd kill if he blocks well. And this time he does. Complete wipe. And 3 gold mines running for him. Soon to be 4. GG, Sini 1, TBC 0. Cool first game. The way Sini got back into this and not giving up after the Engine of War kill was quite impressive. And this is how Night Elf vs. Undead looks if you get a fast level 3 Keeper and the expansion up. So Sini closing in on TBC. as you can see. 5 points now for him, 6 for TBC. I mean, TBC has 1 game less, so that's fair. But Shao KK has the same amount of games, and Sini equalizes with him now. So for the relegation ranks, it's quite important for Sini to gather some points here. For both it is. So this is now TBC's map choice. Thank you, Yawns06 for the 2-month resub. LeCrest Fallen for 10 month. Hail Satan, my little lambs. How are you this beautiful day off? Well, not really a day off, huh? Bolla87, thank you for the sub as well. Of course, if you sub, you get the replay packs of the games you see, and no ads anymore. And the next game starts. Game 2, and the lead for the Night Elf. Match points for him. It would be a massive, massive win. Fighting against relegation. And there is no third league. So if you don't stay in this league, you are out for the next season. Sources are correct. Here we go. Last refuge it is. Sini again as a Night Elf, this time in whatever it is. Lemon? Remo, are you watching? Need your help on the colors again. And TBC in blue. Stays in blue. Hopefully a little more successful than he was on Terran Stand. It was very hard for him. But I mean, that's, I guess, why a lot of people are still big fans of ghouls in this matchup. If he had ghouls after the mercenary camp harass, the game's over. Fact. So maybe this time it's a heavier ghoul opening and not Ted Fiends. We have again a keeper, we have again an engine of war. This time the risk of it being killed is not that high. By the way, if you're German, after this cast I will make my way over to the Rocket Beans studio and cast from there. Gonna be Florentinville versus Marco. I don't know his last name. So yeah, I'm gonna cast that as well. And to have you seen Night End play versus Night Elf, man, with mass abominations, that's not a statement, man. So, Cripping starts. No Ted build this time, but more ghouls. So no harassment by TBC at all. Just lets the keeper do his thing. And let him get up to level 3. On the same side, DK gets level 2. And replenishment potion, always very nice. One more coil. And survives one entangle longer. Is Sini going for an expansion? He has a Huntress Hall already. One Engine of War. But no Wisp nearby. Ah, there it is. So he can go for an expo if he wants to. Well, that wouldn't be the best time at the moment, though. No mercenaries for Sini. No level 3 for Sini. And 1, 2, 3, 5 ghouls. Okay, so the normal commitment. Nice save. Nice save by Sini. Gets the kill. This could be his fight to level 3. Good archer saves thus far. There's no... Oh, there's no dust for TBC. That makes life for Sini a lot easier. Oh, that's safe. Always a beauty when you see that. I mean, that trick isn't new, but it's still glorious to see coil dodges with buildings. And here's the expo. Survived the initial push without a single loss. Got level 3. Things are looking perfectly fine for Sini. The only thing where he's down is its tech timing. But that's the nature of this build. Huntress transition, saving resources for the expansion, and tech. And soon, once he is tier 3, he will go for the Alchemist again and claim the middle of the map for him with the 2 big consumables. And how can TBC do anything against it? On the way to T3 is TBC with a Slaughterhouse Lich. No deviation on that part. He's just... yeah, but what can TBC do? He can't really leave his base. Oh, Keeper staffs home. Okay, now it's a good time, of course, to do some damage. First Nova should result in the first kill. He has dust now, so that helps. Tier 2 tech is done, but cool timing to not allow Sini to get the Alchemist at the moment. But only for so long. He's gonna make his way to the tavern at some point. And he has to push the expo, so... can't do everything at the same time unless you're Night Elf.
Player's forces are under attack.
He's not going for the ski. Okay, he's waiting for the gold, I guess. He has it now. No. He's going double wind again. But no Alchemist this time. Ah, there we go. And yeah, that's what Night Elves always do. Claim the middle. Claim the consumables. Nice scouting by Sini to make sure that no one is coming, and give the extra experience to the Alchemist. Didn't really work because he's not level 2. But yeah, big jump for the Alch. Expo is up, Expo saturated, and hippos are coming. So again, mass hunts and hippos. This time web comes in a lot earlier. Don't know if he scouted that with a skeleton or whatever. Did he sell the big mana? Okay. 4 heal scroll and invul. I guess that's fair. The invul potion he will keep, that's for sure. And out of nowhere, he's almost level 3. Pit Lord again. I mean, I do see the synergy of damage mitigation and providing your destroyers with mana. But I don't know if some other heroes wouldn't be better. Tinker is the obvious choice against buildings. Rockets could be cool for him. But alright, we'll see. First Huntress dead. Did he immediately dispel the howl? Oh no. No. There's a bug here. Lich with 2 claws is pretty strong, but is he strong enough? It's already such a huge advantage on supply that there's just stuff all over the place. But TBC is fighting nicely against it with a lot of skeletons, with good webs this time, with the destroyer up. He needs another web here, and there's only one fiend remaining, which is about to die, which is going to die. And he has to evacuate this. He's trying to counter expand, but for how long, man? Level 3 alchemist already. Good inventory. He can just re-engage. And he can only fight with the 3 heroes because there's 2 hippos and 1 destroyer, not a single fiend. He has to take the ground fight and just let the destroyer die. Howl of Terror, mana was enough for the coil, and so he's trying to nuke the keeper. Invo potion. The time should be enough to kill the Lich. Yes, and it's level 4. So again, without Orb of Corruption and Nova, there's no point in fighting. As long as you have no mana on the DK. Expo is up, Pitlord level 2, cleave. But he's not trading well enough. Surround again. Opens it up, fights through. Can he get an acid bomb out? He should. Oh, almost the DK surround there. That could have lost him the game. But I guess the game is already lost. Oh, nice coil. I thought he's dying, but he will, in a bit, when the Keeper is back. More and more units, never giving up production, never really holding on to 50 supply, breaking upkeep rather fast. But the Expo is still up. Sini at the moment, waiting for his Keeper. Did he use all the items? Ah, he got new ones.
Forces are under attack.
And again, TBC desperately trying to reach some levels, like level 3 would be amazing. Got the crystal ball for his efforts here. I mean, he's already down so far, and then bad luck comes into play as well. But Sini always has enough items and quick enough reactions to keep his Keeper alive. Keep his Keeper alive. You know what I mean. To save his Keeper.
A player's forces are under attack.
Attack upgrades coming now. He is basically floating in gold. Getting the next upgrade here. The next upgrade in terms of items. Legion Doomhorn! Of course! What an imbalanced item drop this is. Crystal Ball versus Unholy Aura. One of the best auras in the game. More attack speed, more movement speed, and some health regen. Can the Lich become something like an MVP for TBC?
A player's forces are under attack.
Questionable, but not impossible. This was cancelled, of course. Has to rebuild it again. It's always such a weird timing because he never goes up to 50 and then expands, but expands while he's at 44 and could use a bigger army. Nova into the hippos, but not remotely enough fiends. They're standing in the middle of the Huntress. First one is down. He's trying to save the second one, but the Lich is surrounded once more. Invo Potion Coil that will save him for a little bit. Alchemist in trouble, but there is an Invo Potion on himself. And there's one on the Keeper, so I don't think another hero focus is worth it here, but he's trying. He's trying really hard. But as I said, Invul, Moonwelts, and oh, nice coil on the Lich. This looks like a straight 2-0 for Sini to me. 4T supply difference. And a gold mine difference. Okay, is this the final fight? There's a TP. Eats the Fiend to stay alive, but yeah, this is either the TP or it's death. He still stays in this game. Quite surprised to see Sini dominating so much. I would say they're on the same level as players. And Undeads are the race who deals with neither of the best in this meta. Still Sini, like TBC has no real idea what to do against Sini. I mean, to be honest, this Huntress Hippo combo is pretty rare. But alright. Once again going for the Lich. No invul this time. Only a coil and only this one. Surround stays close. Lich is dead. And I guess the DK will follow as he has no items anyway. Yep. Entangle. Where's the acid bomb? I'm waiting for it. Death Pact helps a little. There it is. But too late. Illusions are gone. They were soaking up a good amount of damage. It was a nice idea. But now we have level 5. And with that, even more Keeper dominance. GG! Sini winning 3 points in the first division in his direct encounter in the lower part of the league against TBC. And those 3 points are really important. Do they kick down TBC on the second last spot? Yes. Sini now at 7 points, surpassing TBC and Shao KK at the same time. Whew. Pretty cool how close the playoff ranks are and how close the relegation ranks are. There you go. This needs to be updated. I will show it to you. Ah, it is updated already. Wow, Liquipedia boys, you're insane today. Shao KK needs to move down, so Sini at 6. TBC at 7. Shao KK at 8. 2 orcs about to be relegated. Especially for Soin, man. It looks horrendous. But alright, one more game to go. This is gonna be Shishi versus Sini. And can Sini climb even further to equalize with Sok? Or will Joe Shishi make the big jump? Maybe even on top of the entire league. Quite a few questions here that we will answer with the next game. Sini versus Joe Shishi coming up. See you in a bit.